Hello, everyone. My name is Eneki, and today we're going to go over something that was stated and a bunch of people have talked about. Um, it's been basically the most talk recently, and that's basically the cross server tourney rewards and the fact that um, they're not going to be guardian crowns or anything like anything for the guardians anymore. So one of the staff members in the Discord, uh, Kimmy, she's not the one responsible for this. She's just the messenger. Stated this: we will replace the crowns to race value or find stones in the subsequent cross server. You can still get crowns by lucky eggs or other manners. Basically, pay to get it rather than doing the cross server. Um, and by the way, the current species refined system can add a high level of attributes, which is true in itself. Both the race value, refined stones, and the guardian materials both help in increasing your battle points and whatnot, but that's besides the point. But after the new content is updated, the cross server will not be giving any of the race value refine later. So apparently, like even playing on the Chinese server, I noticed that they don't even do the cross server, or at least I haven't seen it personally. If they did, I haven't noticed it, but it will be replaced with new content. So basically, right now, they're gonna still do the cross server, but it won't be for Guardian materials. It'll only be for the species evolution system. So you'll get race value, refined stones, and whatnot. Now that's fine and dandy, but people are not happy with this. They're like, some are wanting to quit. I've personally had some people say they highly disapprove of this and are not happy with the staff. Well, personally, it's really the developers who make the decisions and changes. Kimmy, I don't believe, is on that team. I think she's just part of the social media staff, I guess, where she just relays the information to the developers. So don't go on Discord and start cussing or being rude to Kimmy. As a company, I can understand the business aspect and that they need money. However, it should be a game first and business second. They do need to focus more on the players, and I've stated this many times to them that the prices for things definitely needs to be lowered to make it easier for the people who can't afford to keep up with people who are spending tons of money. I'm not saying that basically if you pay money, then you're not getting much benefit over the people who are not paying any money, because that wouldn't be fair, since the people who are paying money are supporting the servers, supporting the staff, allowing it to run and allowing them to keep producing more content and keep going. That being said, I do think that there is a way too big of a gap, and that the amounts that they're wanting for some of this stuff just is, it's been ridiculous, but I thought they were getting a little bit better when they introduced, cross server to allow some people to get stuff even if they can't afford it. And you're not even getting that much if you're not making the top 10 in cross server. So, that's still part of pay to win model. What I've been passed on is a message to send out an email to everyone. So this is what I've been told, what people are passing around. It's basically a template. If you don't know what to say to the support or to the developers, this is more intended to go and be heard by the developers, but they want basically a bunch of people to stand up and say, look, enough is enough. Can you please stop making it all about the money and make it more about the players and the people who are supporting you to be able to even run this game. But as it says here, hi, we need your help. Please copy and paste the following to the game support email, which is at the bottom here, pokemonmega.support@instantfunds.com. We need your support. And then the email itself, what you're to copy and send is, hello, this email is to voice my displeasure over the recent news regarding the cross-server tournament no longer containing Guardian material, and in the future, no more race value or fine stones. This is a horrible idea to begin with. This removes all of the competition in the middle class of players that can no longer upgrade their Guardians without spending a fortune. I'm all about new content in-game and look forward to it, but it shouldn't come at the expense of other content. There really needs to be a cross-server tournament where the reward changes on a weekly basis. So when they say that, they mean like 1 week it'll be the race value or vine stones, and then the next week it'll be stuff for guardian materials. Which I think would be decent way to keep people involved that can't spend the money. There are some people who just don't have the money to spend on it. They have to spend on bills, and there's others who just don't have a job. They can't do this, and you're basically saying if you can't pay for the game to play, then you can't compete, and that that's really sucky. But anyways, so it changes on a weekly basis so that all players have a chance to upgrade everything available in game. This idea of only having Guardian material available from Lucky Eggs and Scratch Lotto is beyond outrageous. This will basically make everyone quit in your low to mid range VIP players, as they won't be able to compete anymore. Now, on that notion, I'd have to say that it's not that you won't be able to compete at all. You just won't be able to compete with the mid to higher tier if they're taking away all this stuff. It'll be a lot tougher to do so unless you've put in a lot more time and people start playing less and less, or even quit playing. It goes on to say this is something that you need to have re-examined before it's too late. I simply refuse to spend $3,000 USD, US dollars, for Guardian Crowns in Scratch Lotto to upgrade my Guardian. I will no longer spend any money in this game. I know of numerous players that have and will follow me in no longer spending money on this game if these changes aren't addressed, and the unwillingness to listen to your players. There should be more to that, but basically, for I don't even know how many months I haven't spent any money on this game, and the whole reason I haven't, there's multiple reasons, but one of the reasons I haven't spent any money is for the simple fact that they have refused to listen to me on multiple accounts, that the amount of money that they're asking for these digital features is just way too much, in my personal opinion. I understand that they need money to upkeep their servers and pay their staff, and I'm fine with the pay-to-win model to a degree, but the amount that they're asking for and the amount that you get doesn't add up, at least not in my personal opinion, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who agree to that as well. So I've already not been spending for that reason on its own. And if you want to, you can continue spending. That's up to you. If you believe that everything is fair, by all means go for it. But if you don't, there's a lot of people who are wanting to either quit or just go on a bit of a, let's say, strike, saying we're not going to support the game if you're not going to listen to the players' needs and balance the game so that it's more enjoyable overall, rather than to only those that spend money. So if you want to, I'm going to put this email in the description. You can copy and paste this and send this to the support, and hopefully they'll realize that there's a lot of people wanting this change and do something about it. I can't guarantee anything will come of this, but at least if people try, maybe we can start seeing some changes. On another note, I do apologize for the lack of videos lately. I've been very busy in my personal life. I do have another video that I had in the works that I was going to put out. I just haven't been able to work on that, so I'll try and work on that later. Anyways, I appreciate all your support nonetheless. Thank you for sticking around with me. If you agree with this, hit the thumbs up, write a comment, do whatever, let me know. If you have any doubts about this, or you want me to bring attention to some things that you don't agree with to the others that are wanting this change, let me know, and I'll address that to the others that are spreading this email around. And even if I can speak to the staff about this, that would help as well. Hopefully this will get passed around enough that we can work on a compromise or something. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep on playing.